Gerber.
Baby food?
04.
Oh my god.
Your parents forgot to feed it to you? Hey, you want some Gerber baby food?
Yeah, where is that?
It's only from 04, but...
04?
Yeah.
15-year-old baby food.
It's Gerald's old baby food. They forgot to feed
I think
him.
that's really what it is. I don't know.
I think it might be oil.
Oh.
Thanks, Jack.
Going to Gerald's house because there's a big hole in the boiler. Pulled off one job yesterday to come do an emergency change out this morning. Hopefully it'll be a nice, easy, warm day. We'll be able to get Gerald's parents on some hot water and heat for the night. So it's probably cold there last night, that's for sure. It's nice over here, huh?
Yeah.
This is where you grew up?
Essentially, yeah. I was here since like 8, so.
Oh, okay.
Now, if your auto feed stops working, the leak allows the boiler to drain all the hot water out of it, and you have no water in it. Say that, you know, your burner kicks on, it starts heating up the metal, your auto feed introduces cold water into it, it could potentially crack it even worse. Not explode, but it can, you know, possibly blow something apart and make the leak a lot worse. A lot of potential issues for that, so you could try your best to try to fix things like that and prevent them, but you know, sometimes it's just the way it goes. Still want a nice path so nobody falls, you know? We don't want anybody slipping in the snow on a Friday. Makes for a bad day. Don't want to be making no snow angels.
Well, workers' comp hasn't already.
Do is start labeling all the pipes. There's a lot of different things going on here. There's a couple circulators, there's 3 zone valves, so we're going to try to condense it down into just circulators if we can. We might still end up with a zone valve or 2, which is just the way they piped it originally. And then start labeling everything, and once we get an idea of what needs to be repiped, cut everything out, get this taken out, the old boiler, get the new one slid in, position it where we want, and then start piping away. Every new boiler we do new oil line. Anything that could fail, a lot of people just slide a new one in but leave all the old mechanicals, but what we do is not what everyone else does. That's why we're different, and we want to make sure there's no failures that are going to happen down the road, which is going to then cost you money and time, you know. So unfortunately we're under the time crunch. We got a little heater going today. Keep Gerald's parents warm upstairs and us warm down here. Try to get this baby on as fast as we can. So, and it's Friday.
Yeah, buddy. Happy Friday. I'm just shutting the oil lines off. It's like Jared was just saying, you know, every new install gets new oil lines and the filter cord. So I'm just shutting off the supply for fuel. So we can start getting that taken care of. We want to label a couple things, or?
Yeah, we need to label a ton of stuff.
Yeah,
they got a lot of stuff labeled here.
Yeah.
Porch, second floor feed.
Yep.
New DeWalt light. We'll turn it on in a second. It works out. Works a lot better than I thought it was gonna.
You like it better than that standing one?
Yeah, I kind of do. That one's very blind you. This one shoots light out through the whole top.
Kyle tricked me one day. He goes, "Oh, dude, we just bought this. Look at this. Look at the crack in the side." He turned it on, and I was looking right at it. I was looking right at it.
We are but men. Rock.
All right, let's kill the oil. Get that hose.
Turn the oil off. It's off the tank. It's off here.
We can put the hose right down that sump pump there.
Yeah. We got a hose down here, Jack. Just grab one.
What are we doing here for?
Draining what's left in the boiler here, so we can start cutting pipes and get everything taken care of, so we can slide the new one right in. We got to take care of some old gate valves here, place new circulators, run the oil lines. So once everything's out, we can kind of map out what we got going on, where we can put stuff. Yeah, other than that, we're gonna move right along and get it done on a Friday. It's Friday.
sugar?
Breakfast of champions, sugar and sugar.
Coffee roll.
Yeah.
Wow. Sugar and sugar.
I didn't sleep last night at all.
Yeah, you're looking tired of the shop.
Yeah.
We're right to sugary to header. Does that make sense? So remember I showed you the two gate valves and they're kind of clean up the column.
So you're gonna have one circulator and then
What do you think of this piping?
it's crazy. Make sure you get some good shots because this will all look different when it's done.
Yeah.
Look it over here. Like, being that you're in the business now, right?
Yeah.
This is definitely 1930s. You know? That's like, when you come into a house, you see the old clock. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then the old wiring, the old joists. You know, it's 1930s.
What kind of
all
wire is that?
You got a little BX, little...
Is that knob and tube stuff?
No. I bet you can find some old knobs in here somewhere.
Yeah.
Alright, let me, what else do we need? We're waiting for ASCO, right? We need some tools.
Edit it out. Ooh, Jack, what's that?
This is a pipes stand so that we can really wrench on all these pipes before we get them on the boiler. We can get them real tight.
This looks newer, though.
Yeah, that looks, I mean, it stays in good shape because see how nasty that goes over it?
Yeah.
So it stays in pretty good,
Shields it.
yeah, shields it from all the,
Where do you think I should?
yeah, well,
I'll cut it down here.
yeah, we got,
I'll cut it right close
Yeah.
to here. So we're not getting sprayed with
those
water.
big lines are gonna take forever.
Yeah, because it's letting air up now and it's letting a little bit down.
We're just connecting the oil line. Just trying not to get it everywhere, that's all.
I sprayed myself in the face yesterday with oil, Jack.
Yeah, it's pretty big.
Yeah!
Nice.
Jared, do you see any, like, improper stuff that was installed with this?
I mean, just the way they piped it, yeah, everything.
Just like always.
Circulators,
on the return.
circs are on the return side of the boiler.
Get air back.
You know, and then they, like, those zone valves up in the ceiling
over here.
are just an add-on because it was easier for them to do that than mess with any of this. Not that it's, you know, terribly wrong, it's just the easy way out, you know?
Lack of effort.
Yeah.
You can call it, I guess.
You know, and then they just added over the years, they never repiped anything to make it easier for maintenance or service, you know, so it's another thing that we try to do is pipe it so it's easier to maintain later on down the years to come, so but you could get the most you need or most you want out of a boiler system. If you can't maintain it, there's no, how long is it gonna get you, you know?
Just get the wheel. Bring them up with us or whatever. You tell me what you guys need.
Well, now you gotta drive it real low, yeah, because you're gonna push towards this down. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 1. One at a time. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Hold on. First, keep going. Let it go down. We're getting wedged in the door.
Yeah, I know. It's tight.
Trying to get under.
Yeah, you gotta lift like straight up, right?
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
There we go.
Hold on. Let it down.
Feels like it's dragging on those two runners, Jer. The runners that glide it across the stairs.
Yeah. So would it be easier if 2 of us got up there then? All right. Well, let's try 2 people up there and see.
Yeah.
You gotta drop it back down all the way.
Oh no.
Yeah, I was just saying. I got the weight of it towards me.
Those things this weekend.
No, you don't.
Watch your head, Jack. Sink right on him.
Right now.
Yeah.
we got 2 people, let's slide it more than lift it. You know what I mean?
Like lay it down.
Lay it down a little more. Then I could push it.
You got that side, Jack? Grab here. Yep. Don't grab up top. Right there. Grab there. Ready? Oh, Jared. No. Hold on. It's caught. You see, Jack? It's caught on that stinking thing right there. Somebody wrapped up that bottom one all wrong. It's wrapped around the roller.
So get down there, Jack. Undo it.
He can't. It's pinched.
I might be able to, if you guys.
It's pinched on what? The
All right. You're good right there, Jack. Just hurry up.
That's fine. I'm down.
You got it? Up here, it's just... It's heavy.
That's probably me.
He said that was probably me. That's
I lifted big boilers in my life. Never this.
Yeah, it was tough. It was like... All right, lean it back. 1, 2... All right. 1, 2... This is a long step going towards us, right?
Yeah.
So it might like swing and drop.
All right, ready? 1,
2... That's going so much easier.
Yeah. 1, 2.
This is a high step, so might as well just keep going. 1, 2, 3. Lay it down.
All right, hold on.
Lay it down for a second. You want me to come down there with you and push, Jer?
No.
You good?
Get the heartbeat up. Shouldn't have ate that.
That coffee roll?
All right, just push
Yeah,
it.
shimmy it left and right.
Yeah, just pull it.
It's just on the roll. Cool.
All right, put the wheels on it.
I got this right here, Jack. Can you grab the
Lean it
wheels?
right down. It's gonna just.
Yeah. Can you grab the wheels? Thank you.
Yeah, man. How you doing?
Not bad. How about yourself?
Good, thanks.
Give Plimpton Hills a drop for the video. Who do you work
right.
for?
What's that?
Tell them who you work for.
Plimpton and Hills.
What are you doing here today?
I'm helping you guys.
Dropping a boiler off.
Yeah, we deliver the supplies.
Awesome.
Yeah, we help them, get the boiler out. Sometimes we help them bring the stuff in.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'll be able to fit in the side of your truck or not.
Yeah. You want to leave this here for a second? We'll drop the new one.
Yeah, we'll evaluate the situation real quick.
Stop the new one and then push anything in the back up a little bit and we'll drop it right on.
Get that nice with you.
Go right downstairs.
We got the blocks. Yeah.
Gave you the light one, Jack.
That one.
Can't keep up with these young guys. Already shot.
And this is light too.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Cool.
Oh yeah, you like the lift gate there?
I didn't think.
Oh yeah, if you would have a ball if you documented where we work.
Yeah.
Hey, don't put that up yet.
Oh yeah, that's right. What am I thinking?
Hold on right there.
Spin it around. Hold on, let's do this thing.
Yeah. The heaviest one we got.
Terrific. That's not what we want to hear on a Friday.
Go down that end. Go down that
This is our heaviest unit.
There you go. Watch you get the brakes too.
Hey. Toes. Yeah, let's just undo it.
Yeah. I'll get this off there.
And I'm gonna get it up here. I'll put it right in the middle, the easiest spot, right here.
Wow, look at the weight on that thing, huh?
Oh yeah, it's a heavy one. I had to pull it out with the truck one time.
Really?
Oh yeah, it was like a 25-year-old boiler.
Yeah.
We had to tie a rope and pull it out of the basement that way.
What's up, Jack?
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, I gotta go this way now.
All right. go this way? Yeah. Beautiful. I think we can put it right here.
Get a little more in.
Just a little bit, yeah. Okay, 1, 2, left to your right. 4.
A little shimmy shake.
I think that should do it.
Right up and over. You want to pull it up to the way?
That's what I
You
was
want to just
thinking.
pull it straight through?
Yeah. Pavement. We're not.
You guys want a hand?
No, we're good. We just want to make sure you're good before you leave.
Yeah,
Alrighty, man. I'm gonna get your paperwork, okay?
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you for the help.
Yeah, thank you.
You want me to put my John Hancock on here?
Oh, please.
John. There you go, buddy.
Thank you.
All right.
Have a great day, man.
Yeah, I appreciate
Enjoy
it.
your weekend.
Stop by
See
the
you.
office.
You too,
We'll
well.
hook you up with something.
If I don't see you in a while, have a great Christmas.
Yeah, Merry Christmas, buddy.
Have a great Christmas.
See ya. Like the dog sled, just like
Mush! Getting over that first step's gonna be. It's a good thing that second step's really long.
Leave these wheels on it like we do.
Yeah, oh yeah.
So we, hop up over.
And then we'll take it off.
I mean, we're just gonna ride these things right down.
Yeah. It's just easier for a taller person to get it down to the ground instead of
Whatever you want to
Jack
do.
compressing himself. Getting squished.
Let's get it up. Yeah, spin it now. All right, ready? Right there.
I just can't see.
Yeah, go ahead, drop it, Core.
All the way?
Let me get my guy.
Check.
Move the hell out of the way,
You
Jack.
stuck, Jack? Do we need to shimmy this?
Tip it up. Probably. And then we can shimmy it.
Yeah, on the.
All right, take the wheels off, Core.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Am I gonna get stuck in the mud here?
No, don't you want to? You want to hop
wanna
the
get
wheels
on-
up over the lip first?
Yeah, our bottom wheels are
You're not
up
even-
and
Oh,
over.
yeah, sweet.
You wanna get those up and over real quick?
Yeah, you're right.
Jack, I'm gonna lift this up.
Yeah.
Why don't you come down here, Jack?
Well, I'm gonna screw you under there. and
I
grab
can't
that.
get
Oh,
the
I
wheels
see.
off
Yeah,
from
yeah.
holding it.
Alright.
So
I got you.
there's too much pressure on them, Jack?
Here, just
Hold on, they're coming off.
They're coming off? Okay.
I think so.
They're coming off. Too much pressure on it, Jack?
Yeah, hold on.
Here, just go back.
And kind of lift up. Yeah, there you go.
Don't worry, it's light.
Alright, they're off.
Alright, so Jack, come around this side.
Go ahead, Jack.
Or you don't gotta lift much. You
No,
gotta
I'm just kind of
slide
holding some
towards us.
tension back.
Yeah. Alright, ready?
You wanna go to the second or the first?
No, just keep coming.
Keep going.
Yeah. I mean, we got the weight, so just let
Okay,
it
just watch
slide.
your head, Jack. Jack, don't stay in
We're on
between the wall.
step. We're on the step, so.
Jack, don't stand in between the wall and the boiler.
Alright, just push it, Core. We're on the step. We got most of the weight.
Yeah, I just don't want to let it go.
Yeah. That guy in the door. On the ground. Alright, give it a second. Alright, now what we're gonna do is 1, 2. Alright, ready? Watch his head.
Yeah. Big head over here. Watch your head.
Put it right here, come
Stupid questions get stupid answers. Those are whetstone valves.
Yeah, those are all for the top of the circulator. What am I putting on the bottom?
Yeah, what?
I mean, we brought some of the stuff.
You're supposed to have flanges.
Yeah, I have flanges.
Yeah. What are you wondering if they're thread-ins or if they're pro press?
They're all pro press, so I assume they're your
The tops. Alright, so keep going that way.
Yeah, we'll go this way. You alright? Yeah. I'm on one of the blocks, so. Yeah, I got it. I got a lot of the weight. Okay. Drop that down, and then we're gonna have to.
Alright, let's. Hold on. Move
Yeah,
your block.
hold on.
What's
I'm
wrong?
draining off the block.
Yeah, well, we got the weight, right?
You were like resting on the drain.
Alright, ready?
Alright. Did it?
all right. No, well, we're not square yet. I just want to
I'm
see.
just kidding.
And then you want to straighten this block out.
Okay.
You ready? Union and cap on one end. No questions. And then, do you care which order it's in? Because I have 3 3/4.
The way it looks right now is we're gonna come up. We're gonna come up here, put expansion tank, and then probably put your circs. You know.
Okay, but do
Like
you
that.
care what order they're in?
Like 3/4 inch. Like, what do you
I have 3 3/4 and 1 1 inch.
Water heaters 3/4, right?
Yeah, and the 1 inch is your mains.
So only 3/4.
The main, this big 1 inch, 1 inch,
Okay.
or 1.25 inches, I should say. But so
Yeah, this is 1.25 inch. These are
just
1
leave
inch
the
right
1
here.
inch the furthest out. So if we're coming around here, we're gonna pipe 90 like we always do.
Yep.
Wrong here, returns, bang.
Okay, so union 3/4 1 inch cap.
Yeah.
Okay. So basically, the header allows us to split off into separate zones. What a lot of people do is they do them just like 20 fittings and like 3 different tees. This minimizes the amount of fittings. It also reduces the cost of our building cost, and it allows us easier, a little more time efficient too, because basically your tees are already welded in. So it reduces our labor and cost just a little bit and it makes it look a lot nicer than a bunch of different tees that are facing different ways. So it looks a lot cleaner. Nice. This is pipe dope, not the stuff you smoke. This is stuff on. This is for pipe. It basically just kind of, the Teflon keeps the thread sealed, and then the pipe dope just adds an extra layer of protection so that it doesn't leak. Because leaks are not fun. Me and Jeremy found that out earlier this week.
Leave me out of it.
A big wrench.
Oh yeah. I wish I still had it. My brother sold to a friend of ours. It was I'm trying to think of it. It was a 4-foot pipe wrench, so it stood this tall. And written on the handle was not Earl. It was Sally the Persuader. It said on it. It was 4 feet tall.
Oh my gosh.
I should have brought it and just kind of kept it in the shop for.
Yeah.
Probably 1 o'clock. We're not looking bad. A lot of piping still to do, so
Jack better hurry up.
it's gonna be all 5 o'clock, and Jack's really struggling today. So I'm the one who got no sleep last night, but Jack's acting like he didn't get any sleep. So, yeah, hopefully we'll get done and be able to get the heat fired and go home on a Friday. So, all right. pipes, a lot of pipes. Yeah, it seems like it's never ending the piping here. We're getting there. It's just trying to work over each other with 3 people, but even though we're not getting it as efficient time here with 3 people, at least everybody's working on a little something to keep us going here, you know. So, I don't think we're too bad. It's 2 o'clock. We're not in terrible shape, you know, so it's good. I'm happy.
I am hooking up this braided oil hose right here. That's gonna go to a oil filter right here. So when the maintenance time comes and if you need to look in this box in here where the flame actually sits, you could take this nut off and we could swing this towards you and it'll actually allow with the braided hose hooked up like this and it's not copper and fastened. It'll allow it to flex and actually open the door to inspect inside and everything. So this makes it a lot more easier to make sure you can check everything when your annual maintenance comes up and if you have any issues and you need to troubleshoot with something in the burner box. But then I'm gonna have the filter right here. Actually, this filter right here has a little mount. It's gonna sit like right there. Come down off the side with it, go into the braided hose, and then we'll run back to the oil tank with it, and that'll be the supply of fuel.